And good afternoon, Sarge family. Welcome to the game stream, where we run between several different maps and occasionally stab things with swords. I need to do this. Thank you. And we need to get a few things up before we can get started. You guys get moved over. Oh, excuse me. We do that. Move you guys over here. Minimize this and minimize this too. I don't expect a lot of people to be here tonight, because I realize that a lot of people will still be traveling home from the wonderful convention down in Georgia that most of my audience had over the weekend. Feels like I haven't seen most of you in a week, which is understandable because I actually haven't. And in the meantime, over my essentially month off, not month, week off, I got quite a bit done. I got 3 of the 5 short form videos recorded that I wanted to get done, which is not bad. 3 of 5, it's not terrible. One of them was posted last Tuesday. It was recorded on Tuesday. I think it was uploaded on Wednesday. The other 2, well, you're just going to have to wait for them. And let's go ahead and do this, showing our comments on the screen. So, yeah, I was busy over the week, just not busy on things that most people have actually seen yet. But you will see them. I just need to decide which of the 2 remaining I want to upload first. But I hope everyone had a good weekend. I hope everyone had a good Halloween. I hope the people that went to the convention had a good time there. And I want to give a special shout out to one of my patrons, Dan Hollifield. It is his birthday today, so happy birthday, Dan. And what is this? There is a new thing on StreamYard. I have to see. What is this? What is this? Oh, hey. That's kind of cool. You can actually change the size of your comment box now. Oh, wow. Hey, I kind of like that. I can actually read that now. That's cool. Okay. That's really cool. Okay. So let's get these few comments out of the way, and then we will be ready to get started. And the man of the hour himself is first through the door at 3:20 p.m. Mountain Time. Good evening, Dan. And there's Foxy. Evening, Dan. How was your drive? Not too bad. Traffic sucked in some spots, but we got home safe and on time. Good. Good to know. Good. Before I forget, because it happens a lot, happy birthday. Thank you. Trey is joining us. Evening. Good evening, Trey. Been tackled by kitty cats and my typing is limited. Well, you've been away from them for a while. Happy birthday, Dan. Understand that feeling. Another thank you. Inigo also likes to cause furry paralysis. Furry paralysis. Thank you for that one. Don't need to go anywhere, right, Mom? Yeah, no, not really. Got home an hour ago, so I'm paying penance. Yeah, uh-huh. I bet. Tell the furballs Inigo said hi for us. And there's Kitty. Have a good stream, love. You have a good class. Yeah, have fun in class. There's my lone Twitch viewer, Midnight. Hey, Sword People. Hello, Midnight. There he is. Yes, I know. I was late. I was getting things, still getting things set up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yes, I'm still making you say it. Yeah, well, someone's going to make me say it, so mine will be you. Thank you, Thesis. You are very welcome, Dan. I hope you have an awesome birthday. New things. Nice changes. I really like them. I can actually, like, read now what's on the screen. Whereas before it was, like, this big. Now it's actually readable. It's, yeah. And there's another patron, Joe Bachman, saying happy birthday to Dan and greetings to Joe. And lurking and watching on the big screen. Uh-oh. Put my big head on the big screen. Oh, boy. Thank you, Joe. And worried StreamYard? No. StreamYard was fine. I got into StreamYard just fine. It was just the 9Dragons client that was fighting me. And speaking of, as we ended our adventures last week, actually, we ended our adventures last week with the client going down. But after that, the next day, I got back on again to go set up a stand in Hefei to try and offload some of the stuff that I got in Valley of Hell dungeon, which our friend that helped us last time got a hold of me again, and we had a very lovely conversation on Tuesday morning / afternoon. So we have another friend on, and I got to Hefei. They actually did. Actually, I think they currently are still having a Halloween event. They just started it the day after my last stream. The bastards. But I did get a event box that had some cool stuff in it. But unfortunately, none of the things that I put in the stand sold. And some of the things that I got in the dungeon are not sellable. They are not tradable. And they are not storable. So I either have to junk them, which at least the clothing that I picked up won't be usable by me for quite some time. Let's see what we got here. 6 of Golden Blossoms. That's still a ways to go. So again, I can either chuck them because it's going to be a while before I can even use them, and they are currently just taking up room. Or I can hang on to them and wait and see if it's even plausible to actually get to a level where they are usable. So we are currently in Hefei, and I have a couple of exchange tickets that I can use for weapon and armor sets. I have a box to open, which you've never actually, I don't think you've ever actually seen me open a gift box, like an event box. So I'll wait and do that. And I think, yeah, I think that's about all for today. So let's go ahead and add this to the stage. Pull up the gaming layout. And let's go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 open slots. Sometimes that will be enough for an event box, and other times, not so much. But the first thing I want to do is I want to come over to our storage guy over here. So I want to show you all something. I think I mentioned, oh, excuse me, a long time ago that I don't like when video games decide to give characters these big, goofy anime weapons. When you have cool weapons that existed in real life. And you remember how thrilled I was to get the pine pattern sword here. I love this sword. This is a very obvious, very standard yen. I mean, the handle is a little bit long. That could easily be a two-hander, but there's nothing wrong with this sword. It's a good sword, and it's a real sword. Well, our friend last time happened to give us a sword, a plus 15 sword. That is Shang 12 Heaven's Gate, which, again, long time before I'll even be remotely able to use this weapon. But based on the picture down here, I have a feeling this might be one of those goofy anime swords that I was talking about. So let's see just what this thing looks like. And I can already tell, yeah, it's a goofy anime sword. You have a big, gigantic guard with spiky bits pointing at you while you're wearing it. And smaller spiky bits pointing at you when you're wielding it. The blade is ridiculously wide. So let's see what it looks like when it's drawn. Yeah. You have spots here and here that are ridiculously thin, that look like it would break the first time you hit someone with it. With some weird face in the middle of the blade for no reason whatsoever. The glow is kind of cool. I'll give it that. That's kind of cool. But that's the kind of thing I was talking about when I was talking about goofy anime swords. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this. This is an actual Chinese yen, an actual design. Basic guard, basic pommel. There's nothing wrong with this. So why? Yes, the cool factor, exactly. Why exactly do they need to do things like this? There are cool weapons that existed in history that you can put in games that are still actual weapons, but instead, they got to do stuff like this. I can't with this stuff. And people on the old hosting companies used to ask me, why are you still using that low-level sword? Well, number one, it's not actually that low level. Because when I would pick up swords as drops, they would be the same design of sword that you had beforehand in lower level maps that had just been leveled up to higher level maps. And I would store them in my storage until I could use them so that I could continue to use swords that did not look like this. This kind of crap pisses me off. But because it was a gift, I took it, and I can either just throw it back in storage and never use it, throw it in storage and wait a while, and then storage use expires on 1/6/2026. Okay. It tells you down here when your storage expires, so I can hang on to it for a while and then try to sell it to someone who actually would appreciate it. I could possibly try to give it to my clan as a clan contribution, but that probably won't give me a whole lot. But for right now, it's going to sit in storage. We also have the Heaven's Guard weapon exchange ticket. Ticket that can be exchanged for a Heaven's Guard weapon. And Heaven's Guard Spirit exchange ticket. Ticket that can be exchanged for a Heaven's Guard Spirit armor set. I thought that I also got a Guardian. You know how last time we found this empty stone that I still am not 100% sure what to do with? That, I think, from what the description tells me, is kind of like a Pokeball that I can use to capture a Guardian. But I still haven't quite figured out what to do with that. And we also have another box to open. Which we'll have to wait until we're done meditating. Infinite dungeon challenge points gained by 10%. Damage increased by 15 on critical hit. That'll be useful. All attributes increased by 16. 8 of 1,000 of damage absorbed into life. Okay. And those can be traded and stored, but cannot be sold or discarded. Okay. Same with that one. And that one can only be stored. Okay, well. So I can sell these, or I can trade them, but I can't sell or store them. That seems kind of silly, but maybe I'll try and see about using at least some of them. like this new text box. I can actually, read. So I can't even throw these away, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, no, you guys don't get to see that. Come on. Do this. There we go. Okay, yeah, that one worked. How about this? Let's keep one of them. The weapon ornament. And the ocean bead, same thing. All right, now I have one of each. So, when you get an event box, you double click. You're going to hover until it kind of starts to open like that. Click. And opens on its own. And we got 5 experience bonus card special, 5 item bonus card, 10 gold bead of storm, 30 seal beads, and 3 Kung Fu experience 3 hours. Material to change or unseal accessories. Not really. Can only be stored. Material used to extend sealed option space. Can extend the maximum space by 1 with certain chance. Okay. Those are our experience cards. Those are Kung Fu experience. So we still have most of our slots. That's good. Those I can sell. The Bead of Storm I can sell. Okay. Those I can only store. I don't think I'm going to use those. So they go bye-bye. So we have another box here. Same thing. And we got a robe and a precious trinket. Level 4 robe of feathers, level 4 precious trinket. And they are both over here. Max life increased by 8,000. Level up faster with 45% increase on experience. Increase every item drop rate by 45. And that's the same. Where did they go? So it's a wardrobe ornament. And so is that. Okay. So now we have 8,000 more health. Yes, the chat is much easier to read now. This is definitely. Has that been there the whole time, I wonder? I don't know if it has, but honestly, I don't really know if I care either. Hydrate, you dehydrated noodles. Got my gamer fuel. And we actually also have quests here in Hufei. Just a road to enlightenment. If you remember, one of the last things that we did last time was to get those 20 armor fragments from those ugly dudes down there in Jinan. We have to turn those in over here to our master refiner. Then we also have these rings that are quest items. That's our exchange tickets. Heaven's Guard. Okay. So as soon as we're done with the meditatey thing, we'll go talk to our refinement person, and then we will actually be ready to do things. Because it's been almost half an hour and we haven't actually got anything done yet. So, yeah. We are going to, while we wait, ask the almighty Google where I'm supposed to turn these exchange tickets into. Because the almighty Google machine can give us answers. Heaven's Guard weapon exchange ticket, Heaven's Guard spirit exchange ticket. Well, that doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me where I'm supposed to turn them into. Google, you have failed. You have failed me, and I am disappointed. Google has failed me. Oh, Google. For shame. You have failed me. I kind of want to see what this stuff is. Ghost Festival Energy. Increase life vital energy by 10,000. Absorb 10 of 1,000 of attack damage as life and vital, and increase experience by 20. Zhou Qianxie of Nanjiang Village asked you to show me these pieces? Haha, you got fooled too. Fooled? You got tricked. This armor isn't very well known, but it is made from crude iron. It is not very difficult to make. So far, 53 people have come here, including you. I know Uncle Zor likes to play tricks on people, but he's pushing it too far. I think he's lost his dominoes. He's really a distant elder cousin, so it's not like I can report him or anything. Well, sorry for your trouble. Please take this. I apologize on behalf of him. Well, okay. That was dumb, but okay. Master and Disciple. Ah, right. Cave of Conquerors, of course. 5 blue arrow archers of Death Valley. Find the ring from the red toad demon. Find the blue magic bead from corrupt elder monk from Shen Kong Temple. Nanjiang Drapery. Okay, then. There's got to be someone around here. What did I find last time? That was it. Control. Craft merchant, general good merchant. Collectibles from Wanda Ye. I can get refinement blood. Nine herb lunar pill. Yin resistance increased by 30. Yang resistance increased by 30. Soul resistance increased by 30. Body resistance increased by 30 for 30 minutes. Ah, right. So, yes. Yes, shame on Google. And hello, Dave. Okay, so we can have the Heaven's Guard sword, which also looks like another goofy anime weapon. Requires 1 of losing self, so that one I could use now. Saber, staff, gloves, dagger, axe, wheel, spear, pole, bracers. Box that contains a full set of Heaven's Guard spirit armor for men. Go ahead and trade that one. And I guess give me the sword. Wanda Ye is almost always your best bet when it comes to like turning in exchange tickets and things like that. But let's go over here where we can actually see a little bit better and take a look at this sword. Yep, exactly what I thought. Another big, goofy anime sword. Oh God, it's worse than I thought. It's bifurcated. Why? Why? Just everything about this. Why? Every single solitary bit of this. Why? No, thank you. I will stick with my pine pattern sword. This thing, I don't, why? Just, I don't know. No. I don't even see any point in selling it because every single person that joined in is going to get that exact same ticket. Yes, holy sword. They're going to get that exact same ticket. They can get the same sword. I will contribute that to my clan. Let's get the armor. Heaven's Guard Spirit hat, I don't wear. Armor, pants, wristbands, and boots. Which you wouldn't actually be able to see because I have a deco on right now. Where'd the hat go? Ah, there's the hat. So if I wear the full set, I get more stuff. So let's go ahead. Take that off. The deco comes off. I think I have to take things out of the pockets before I can put on new clothes. Okay, that's not bad for a hat, I guess. It just kind of gave him a top knot. That's not terrible. Armor. Not bad looking, not bad looking. Hey, at least his pants go all the way to the ground now. Wristbands. Boots. Hey, look, now I glow green. How cool is that? Okay, yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I don't mind that one. We're going to actually use that. That's not terrible. Of course, now we have to meditate again because our health and vital got cranked up by wearing all this stuff. And I was told there is no grant draws tonight, so no one has to be in any kind of hurry to leave. Let alone, you know, me being in a hurry to leave. Yeah, you know what? I actually kind of like that. For a full set of armor, including a quote-unquote hat, that's not terrible. And if you're wondering, I don't know how well you can see it on the screen, but the end of the shoe right there, yes, it does curve up like elf shoes. Now, for the people who aren't aware, this is going to be an insert thesis coin moment. I'm going to inform people of something. If you watch a lot of Chinese dramas, you will see a lot of people that have shoes that curl up like this. So the point of the shoe is actually not on the ground. It's actually pointed up into the air. Why do they do this? Why are there shoes from older Chinese dynasties that are shaped like this? I'm going to tell you why. But to tell you why, I'm going to give you a tiny, tiny little anecdote. I was walking around my apartment here, and the edge of this couch behind me right here, one of the legs of the couch there. I caught it. I was barefoot, and I caught the very edge of the leg of the couch and broke my pinky toe. And tripped basically over the couch and about landed on my face on the floor in front of the couch. So, what does that have to do with these pointy elf shoes? The reason that these shoes are shaped like that is so that you cannot catch the tip of your shoe with the edge of the doors in Chinese homes. A lot of the front entrances in a lot of Chinese homes, the door isn't level with the ground. There's a step up to get in. And if you have shoes that are shaped like this, when you step up, the tip of your shoe is not going to catch with that lip and basically drop you face first into the house. That's why the shoes are shaped like that. And yes, couches are absolutely evil like that. So that you can see the tip right there. The tip is pointed up to the sky. So if you think about it, when you're walking and you have a lip that you have to walk over, not having a tip of your shoe sticking out past your toes, when you step over that, you're less likely to trip. Yes, when you go into the main living area, yes, Dave. But a lot of houses have like a front gate that opens up into a pavilion that then guides you into the main living area. And this is also true of like government buildings and things like that. But yes, you're supposed to take your shoes off when you walk into a main living area. And the reason for that is it's considered rude to basically bring the outside indoors. I take my shoes off when I come into my apartment, because I think about all the things I walk through and around and next to when I'm outside. I don't need to be bringing that stuff in my house. And that's the same exact reason why you take your shoes off in most Asian households. It's considered rude because you're bringing the outside into someone's living space. I'm glowing. Who's the master? And if you don't get that joke, and yes, slippers. A lot of houses will also provide you slippers that are just for inside. They are just for that particular dwelling, that particular person's living space. They will provide you with slippers that also sometimes will have that same kind of curved tip. But yes, if you don't get the who's the master joke, I might have to give you some more homework after you're done here. Because with the glow off of the armor, that was the only possible response possibly could have said. I don't want to have to turn into one of those people that has to explain. You need like 20 minutes of like extrapolation to explain a joke. But I will say this much. There is a really, really good kung fu movie out there. It is from, oh geez, I want to say the late 90s, possibly. Maybe. I'm not 100%. You know what? Let's ask the Google machine yet again, because I want to be sure before I say anything. No, not that, you evil machine. Oh my, I was way off. Okay, all right, fine. 1985. It is, yep. Katie knows. Katie knows. Katie knows. Of course, Katie knows I showed her the movie, but that is kind of cheating, but you know what? That's cool. That's fine. No worries. It is an American-made 1980s, and oh my God, is it the 80s? You have big hair. You got bright, ridiculous clothing. And the movie was produced by a Motown records producer by the name of Berry Gordy. And despite the fact that he really had very little to actually do with the movie itself, he insisted on having his name attached to the title of the movie. So, after we are done with our lovely romp in the land of 9Dragons, go out. It might be on Prime, maybe. Once again, not 100% sure. Someone can fact check me if they want to. But I want you to go out and watch Berry Gordy's The Last Dragon. That movie is campy. It is hilarious. It is absolutely splendid. And if you go and watch that movie, you will understand the joke of Inigo running around glowing and me saying, "Who's the master?" And Kitty's response, "Show enough." The female lead in that movie, who is absolutely gorgeous, by the way, recently died. I want to say within the last 2 or 3 years. But as we all know, time is fluid and entirely inconsequential. So it could have been 5 years ago for all I know. But the male lead, who had never acted in a movie before this movie came out, is an actual martial artist. That was his first, and I'm fairly certain only, starring movie role. Like, I think he might have been like a bit character in like a soap opera, like All My Children or something like that. But that was his first like starring movie role. And as far as I know, it's the only one, which is absolutely tragic. Because, as I said, this movie is brilliant. It is absolutely 100% 1980s kung fu movie. Like, I remember talking to Trey during one of our Tea Time episodes, and her saying that she liked campy kung fu movies. If you haven't seen The Last Dragon, go watch it, because holy hell. And oh my God, I was way off. She died February 15th of 2016. It's been almost a decade ago. My God. She was 57 years old. And she dated Prince. That's how she got the role in The Last Dragon. She dated Prince. They split 2 years before the movie came out. And she also, for a time, dated Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue. So, yeah. If you haven't seen it, you need to go out and watch The Last Dragon. Pure 1980s campy kung fu flick. All right, what do you want, rich man's son? You know what? Because he's a rich man's son, he's getting weasel voice. Who dares to stop me? Do you know who I am? Are you really 19? Why do you ask such a thing? Aha! Did Do Xiang send you? Good. Now I can show her how brave I am. Go back now before you get hurt. Even my father can't touch me. Who are you to say that? Aren't you afraid of my mercenaries? I have defeated them anyway. How dare you? Go get that bastard. Oh, wow. Look at these guys. One shot. That was sad, bro. Yeah, what else you got, son? You will pay for this later. I promise. Yeah. Whatever you say, dude. Now we go back into Nanjang to pick up whatever I'm supposed to pick up here. Ah, yes, the drapery person. Right. Wow, you really took care of him for me? It seems both men and women will do anything for me. Don't tell me you've fallen for me, too. Should have just let you be taken away. All right, I'm teasing. Thank you so much. Please take this. Okay, what did you give me? More Red Jade Valley of Hell, but that's not... What did you give me? My God. Ginseng Root heals 30% of life instantly. 30% of vital instantly from Ethereal Mushroom. You know what? I probably should have gone to Wudon. Oh, hello, TwitchBot. Go away, TwitchBot. Hey, Midnight, you want to handle that TwitchBot for me, please? Thank you. I probably should have gone back to Wudon and got rid of the sword, maybe contributed the pants and the jacket. Corrupted descendants have appeared in the Liaodong region. Good for them. Right, my pocket items, huh? Oh my God, I have every single pocket open? Is that really what that is? Okay. There's my mirror. There's my 9-tail thread. Earthly spirit. Can't use the 7-tail thread. What else we got? That looks like all of the... Do we have Constitution increased by 20? I don't think we have anything else. No, I don't. Oh, yep, we can use that one. Nice. All right, let's go take care of the toad demons. Avoiding the boss at the other end of the hill that slaps me down like every single time I run past. I'm really tempted to just go ahead and sell that goofy ass anime sword. I try not to, look a gift horse in the mouth, and the fact that someone was so willing to help me last time with Valley of Hell dungeon and stick around and give me a gift like that, that was absolutely cool. And the fact that you know, there's still people in this game willing to help someone without requiring some kind of reward, and also befriended me and was willing to send messages and just say hi, that kind of thing. It didn't always happen in a lot of the older. Yes, exactly. Good people. Wait and see if the other swords of that level are worse. You know how long it's going to take me to get to what? Golden Blossom? We'll still be here in 5 years. Not at Golden Blossom, I have a feeling. Hey, Toad Demons. What do you got, guys? You got a sword to the crotch. That's what you got. Smash. So we're looking for a ring. Hey, we got a Sacred Flower manual over there. And there's the ring. So that one's done. When I find out that there are actually still decent people on these games, I remember years and years and years ago, all the way back on the very first hosting company, back on Acclaim. When our hero band was fairly well known, and people liked to ask for our healers to come and help them do dungeon runs, we were on the next map after this one. I think it's Nanchang. And someone did a lion's roar asking for help for the dungeon back in Zhengzhou. So nobody else was responding to this person. So I went ahead and sent them a message letting them know that Po Dao Jian was willing to help. So we took this low-level kid into the dungeon. I had my warrior. Foxy had her hybrid. I don't remember if Foxy's brother was with us. He might have been. We usually all played the three of us together, but I don't know if he was there that time or not. I don't honestly remember. But I had my high-level warrior, and she had her hybrid. I kept a lot of the mobs off, and I let him take on the boss. He got the kill for the boss because that was important back then. Foxy kept him healed. We got out, looted everything. We got back to Wuhan Village. And the first thing the kid said is, well, I don't really have a whole lot of in-game gold. Can I give you some like experience cards and you can go and sell them? And we're just like, dude, no. Go, play. You don't have to give us anything. We don't need anything. We didn't even get experience on that map anymore. We just did it to help you. And that kid ended up joining our hero band just because of that. Because he knew if he ever needed help, if he ever needed a heal, if he ever needed anything, all he had to do was ask. Thank you. But what is this red ring? Red Toad Demons had it. I see. Thanks. Thank you so much for finding my mother's ring. I know this isn't much, but I want you to take it. Thank you. I shall never forget this. New road to Karma, new quest has appeared. Road to Karma all the way back in Tiantan Village. Red Toad Demon 2 in Nanjiang. Well, why do I not have a Road to Dragon Quest? Do I need to go back to Wudang? I don't know if I need to or not. Clinic. Are you the one that helped Ranya last time? Yes, I am. I am her grandpa. Thank you for finding my daughter's keepsake. But I heard there was one more thing that you found. You mean the red ring? Yes. That ring belonged to Ranya's missing little brother. Huh? Despite my disapproval, my daughter married a man she loved. Soon after she had Ranya and her little brother. Her husband died and the family fell into poverty. And soon after that, my daughter fell ill. Even though it was a common disease with a simple cure, she did not have the money to buy it. She died of... Excuse me. She died a few months later. How ironic. The daughter of the clinic dies because she couldn't afford the medicine. I felt like I was the one who let her die. So I decided to do my best to raise my two grandchildren. One is already lost and now the other has gone missing. What? Ranya didn't tell me, but I think she ran off to where you found that red ring to find her younger brother. Could you look for Ranya there? I will look for her. Thank you. She must have gone to the place where you found that ring. Please look for Ranya. More running. Yes, she died of a chew. Son of a sneeze. And once again, if you don't get that joke, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. If you do not understand, I am a sneeze, father of Achu. Bless you. No, no, no. That is his name, Achu. If you don't get that one, shame, 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 shame. You get 4 shames. I can forgive someone never seeing The Last Dragon. I can forgive someone. Yeah, even Foxy gets that one. That's pretty sad. I can forgive someone not seeing Heroes of the East or Last Hurrah for Chivalry. Come Drink with Me. There's a Legend of the Black Scorpion. These are all Chinese kung fu movies. Last Dragon isn't Chinese, but still. But if you don't get that joke, yes, you should pat yourself on the back for that one. You understood one. Good for you. Good job, Bones. I mean, if you don't get that joke, that's nearly as bad as, do you even know how to use that thing? Of course. Pointy end goes into the other man. Again. If you don't know that one, that might even be worth 8 shames. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. And of course, she did not survive, trying to go after red toad demons by herself. Excuse me, guys. I'll handle you later. From the warmth of the corpse, it hasn't been long since she died. She doesn't seem to have the ring with her. Let's go back. Let's not. Let's take out some more toad demons, because, hey, it's fun to one-shot these guys. Scarlet Dagger, huh? Daggers, if you don't remember, are used by Sacred Flower. If anyone sees Carl or Donna let them know that they are welcome to come, but they don't have to. It is perfectly fine if they're too exhausted or if they're still on the road. That's all good, man. I just want them to know that I'm thinking about them, and I hope they had a good time in Holocon. If they got home and crashed, totally 100% understandable. I have been there. You get home after several days away, and you just want nothing more than your own bed, your own pillow, and just zonk out as soon as you get home. I've been there. Of course, usually when that happens to me, it's usually about my bedtime when I get home anyway. After a, 14-hour drive or so. Something I haven't done for quite some time, and honestly, I'm kind of okay with that because that is a long ass drive. But it's still better than the time when it took a day and a half. Because we made the mistake of going upstate and across Wyoming. Rania is dead? Oh no! I'm sorry, dude. An old man's stubbornness killed his daughter, granddaughter, and grandson. I am overcome with griefs. Thank you for telling me about Ranya's death. I contacted the village guards and they should take care of the corpse right away. I know this is shameful, but could I ask you for one more favor? Of course. I don't even want revenge. I just want you to get me the blue ring and red ring that were precious to Ranya. One of the red toad demons that killed Ranya should have those. I'll be waiting here. Woo! More toad demon slaughter. But yes, one time we were going back to visit Foxy's family in Missouri, and we decided to take some friends with us. People who are no longer friends to us. But we took his vehicle, and he had a doctor's appointment upstate in Salt Lake. And we very easily could have come back down and gone the usual route that we always take through Colorado. And that drive usually takes, depending on who's driving and traffic, between 13 and 15 hours. I-70 is way faster than I-80. Yeah, I know. So if we would have gone up to the doctor's appointment, then come back down and back across the way we usually go, it might have added a couple of hours to the usual trip time. But instead, we went from Salt Lake all the way across Wyoming and then down. Was it down into Kansas, or were we already in Missouri by the time we came down? I don't remember. But yeah. I felt like we were driving in Wyoming all damn day. Because we essentially were. Got the blue ring. You know, we drove up to Salt Lake, left Salt Lake, and it's only like maybe an hour, possibly not even an hour, after you leave Salt Lake before you enter Wyoming. And I did a good portion of the driving, and I just felt like Wyoming didn't end. It's like we're driving. Are we still in Wyoming? Yes, we're still in Wyoming. We're driving. We ended up stopping for the night and getting a hotel room still in Wyoming. And yes, the mosquitoes, yes. And I know it felt like we were in Wyoming all day because we were. We ended up stopping for the night and getting a hotel just so we could sleep and get up the next day well rested to continue the trip. Because by the time we stopped, it was already late and we still had several hours to go. So it would have absolutely 100% saved us time to come back downstate and take our regular route. It would have maybe 2 or 3 hours added on to the trip instead of it taking a day and a half. I do not. Texas is like that too. That doesn't surprise me. Texas is probably worse because it's huge. I do not recommend driving across Wyoming. At the most, a 17, 18-hour trip as opposed to easily double that. I want to say we ended up stopping at a Sonic for lunch on the second day. And we had just barely made it into either Kansas or Missouri. And we still had like an hour or two to go from that point. I'm pretty sure it was a Sonic that we stopped at for lunch. Getting out of the truck and literal cloud of skeeters that came out of the grass. Yep. That was when we stopped at a Walmart Subway for dinner. Thanks. I am now the most miserable of men in the land. These rings are the only thing left to remember my daughter and grandchildren. I'll keep these safe. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it. This is Wan Sung Lian of Nanjang Tavern who told you about Ranya. Remember me? Could you come see me for a moment? Of course I can. Oh. Yeah, it was mostly only you. It's back to Dan's favorite tavern keeper. Here you go, Dan. Here's your birthday present. We'll just sit on this screen for a couple of minutes just for you. Just so you can watch those hips. And that huge slit that goes all the way up to her hip in her dress. Yay. I've heard the news from Old Man Eight Hands. Though Ranya is with us no more, as a close friend of hers, I wish to say thank you. I called you here because I heard something from people who visited the tavern a few days ago, and what they said has been bothering me. What did they talk about? I told you that about 8 years ago, many children in the Jinan area disappeared all at once. Do you remember? Yes. But that man in black was talking about all those children, and he used the word experiment. Now that I think about it, the time when the children disappeared and the red toad demons appeared were awfully close. Furthermore, I recall Ranya telling me that the red toad demon she met just circled around her without attacking. Could be... You can't possibly mean... This is just awful. This is just an awful guess. Strange things have been happening in the land. You shouldn't tell this crazy theory to her grandpa, of course. I just hope that little Ya and her brother are both in a good place. It's a small thing, but take this. There's the dagger. Talisman. Fried shrimp paste. Yay. Black jade statue. Do we already have a black jade statue? Do we have any more collectible quests yet? No, we don't. Wonderful. Let's check our storage up here to see if we already have a black jade statue. Purple, statue of Huazhong, black jade statue. Wine of Huashan, wine of Tianshan, red jade, blue jade, white jade, green jade. Talisman of the Nameless One. Might be able to use that. No more space available in the bag. Oh, bloody hell. We need to clear some space out because this is ridiculous. Ambrosia. Ambrosia. Conquer herb. Scrap iron. Yeah, we need to make some room because this is ridiculous. Okay, sell the dagger. Sell the Red Jade Valley of Hell. Can't sell that. Can't sell that. Blue cotton cloth. Scrap iron. Shrimp paste can go. Bronze plate can go. Yeah, okay, that's... Computer. Lights. Now we should be able to pick up the Red Jade Valley of Hell that we can sell again, because take those. My +2 blue cloud sword. We are going to use a Courier's Guild pass and go back to Wudon and donate some things. Just to give us some room here, because we really don't have a whole lot of space to go around right now. So let's... And we probably have a couple of... Yes, we do. Another Couriers Guild. I don't use those. Don't really use those either. Okay. So let's go back to Wudon and contribute what we can contribute. Do we have any quests here? I don't think we do. No, does not appear so. So the last quest that we had was going into Valley of Hell. Or Road to the Dragon Quest, anyway, I mean. Hour and a half so far. We're about halfway done for the night. Let's see what I can contribute. I don't even think... I don't even think I can do anything with this clothing. I can sell the wristbands. At least one set of wristbands. It's just taking up a lot of room right now. I can't store it. Let's get rid of that ugly-ass bifurcated anime sword. Well, let's see if even he wants it. Cannot sell or donate. Lovely. But I can store it. Yeah, okay. Huh. And have those pants. Have that jacket. Have those wristbands. Take those pants. Take those wristbands. Take those boots. Can't sell or donate that. One point. Yeah, you're useless. Can't sell or donate those. Can't sell or donate those. Well, that helped us some. What am I going to do with this ugly-ass thing, then? All I can do is store it. I can't trade it. I can't sell it. That's Disgusting. Yes, that's how I got rid of some of the other stuff I had. I can just trash it. Bye-bye. Same thing with the Secret Shadow deck. Well, that gave us quite a bit more room, didn't it? Now, what do I do? One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can move them over there. Because they're really just taking up space. I don't know how long it will take me to get to Golden Blossom. But at least they're out of the way now. Ow. Run headlong into the friggin' wall. Go see if we have any new Kung Fu to learn. Probably not. We're going to go look. Not the training tool. Sun and Moon, Golden Blossom, Sun and Moon. Golden Blossom, Elemental Crown, Floral Crown, Crimson Snake, Golden Lotus, Humble Master, Heaven's Gate. So, no, nothing for a little while at least. Did we have anything? I still have that quest item that I think I picked up from the last Road to the Dragon quest. Find the blue magic bead from Corrupt Elder Monk. Okay. We don't have anything on this map. And the only thing in Hefei were the Changing Attributes Pill and Master and Disciple. Yeah, Pill and Master and Disciple. So those are the only ones there. Let's go check Bloody Plain. Inside Cave of Conqueror, I have a quest, but nah, not yet. Check Zhengzhou. The heroic episode. Heroic episode. And there wasn't anything in Genon either. So. Oh no, I still have one more quest to do. We're going to use a Courier's Guild and go to Tiantan Village while I'm getting stabbed in the back by a corrupt monk. Because talk to the innkeeper. Will you let me see that copper ring for a moment? I'm sure I've seen an identical ring. Apparently the two were originally a twin pair. The woman who wore this same ring did business around here for some time. Yes, I think she did mention she had a son in Nanjiang Village. She worked hard so she could send money back to support him, but last year when outlaws from Eastern Valley of Hell invaded, she was carried off along with many other townsfolk. They most likely killed her. A four-armed demon named Dark Falchion and his followers were the ones who assaulted the town. Dark Falchion still lives in Eastern Valley of Hell to this day, and I hear tell that he fears nothing and no one. Tut tut, what an indifferent heaven. She was just a widowed young mother who tried to earn a better life for herself and her young son. I cannot overlook this crime. Don't tell me you want to fight him. Dark Falchion is a vicious monster. Ah, well, haven't seen anyone this fired up in a long time. All right, Dark Falchion's den lies near the head of Eastern Valley of Hell in the southeast of Jinan. I'll not try to stop you, but please be careful. I don't know what's gotten into you, but should better value your life. No. I'm going to save a woman because that is what I must do. She is alive, and her son needs his mother. So we are going to go and take care of Dark Falchion. And now that we know about that whole going the wrong way again, pressing tab and seeing all of the enemies, that's so damn useful. That would have been really nice to know a long time ago. Hey, look, it still works. Now, if I remember right, Dark Falchion is actually up by the cage where the people are being held in Valley of Hell. I could be wrong. Hey, look, these guys are yellow now. Yay! Cross the bridge. No! I said across the bridge, not get stuck on the bridge. These guys are orange, dark orange even. More orange, more orange, more orange. Back to yellow. More orange. More orange. Ah, there's a red. Hello, red. Yellow. Hey, I could. probably. Yellow and orange. Orange, orange, orange. And we need to go up the hill. Nice, these guys are oranges now. It's good to know. Ah, reds. Up here is a cage. Right there is the cage. White drills Blood Claw. Blind Spade Demon Warrior. Blind Spade Demon Warrior. Okay. So he's apparently not up here. Okay, let's see. Four-armed demon named Dark Falchion. Four-armed demon. Let's look up this way. For someone who looks like Goro from Mortal Kombat. Still not seeing anything. Zombie. Right over here. Nope. Nothing over here. The head of Eastern Valley of Hell. Head. So maybe he's back at the beginning of Valley of Hell, maybe. So let's go back down and see what we can find. We come back down here. Blood Claw. Oh, he's literally right there. Ran right past him. Well, hello there. And now, all the way back to Nanjiang. Like I said many streams ago, lots and lots and lots of running. Running between maps, running between villages, running. Pretty funny. I'm on the road with road of 100 bridges, and there's like 3 bridges. Seriously, if you look up here on the map, the area that I'm in right now, road with 100 bridges. There is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 bridges. Not 100. 3. Yes, running, doing lots of running, away. But can you imagine having to do this without Lightfoot? Without just being able to hold down the Alt key and adjust with the arrow keys every once in a while? Can you imagine how badly this would suck? Having to just click, run off into the distance. Click, run off into the distance. Click, run off into the distance. And he doesn't even run. He just kind of walks. It would take a while to get across maps without Lightfoot. I mean, seriously, click and wait. Click and wait. Click and wait. Okay, I'm already bored. Yeah, exactly. When you first started this game, back in Acclaim, you did not get any kind of Lightfoot until you joined a clan. You did not get any Lightfoot at the very beginning of the game. You had to wait until you joined one of the 6 clans. So the first part of your game on your home map was just click and wait, click and wait, click and wait. When you join Shaolin, your quest to learn Lightfoot comes from Bobby Hill Monk. And the way that he has you train, because it wasn't just something you were given. You actually had to do a quest for it. And you had to do something to train your body. And Shaolin had you wear weights on your ankle and then walk up and down a hill. And then when you got back up to the top, Bobby Hill Monk is like, go ahead, take those weights off. Feel how much lighter your feet feel? And that was your training for Lightfoot. Was to make you walk up and down a hill wearing ankle weights and then when you got back up to the top, it's like, go ahead, take those weights off. See how much lighter you feel? Like, yeah, because I just took 15 or 20 pounds off my feet. I don't have a Munsey clan, Dave, because I am using the free version of Munsey, and they don't deem me worthy of having one. So I'm just over here all by myself. Carl don't even want me in his clan. Me. Oh, I absolutely get it, though. I really do. I'd probably drag them down because the most I can get in a day is about 60 points. And that's on a good day. The last few days I've gotten 20. And that's because Foxy put a Munsey right outside my front door at the bottom of the stairs over here. Hello again. It's good to see you. I've been practicing my kung fu so I can fight like you. Watch. Huh? What's this? You found the other ring? But that means... What? My mother gave you this? And said she would come back soon, so I should wait? Thank you so much. Mom said that if we both wore the rings, we would be assured of bringing them together again, even though we were separated. That's why I lent mine to you, see? It was really true, wasn't it? Not just a story. Now that my mother said she will return, you must keep one of those rings. Then you will return again someday to teach me kung fu. Ha ha! So where is this damn blue magic bead at, then? Well, I have to play my way. It's the only way I can play. I have a couple of Munsey stickers right here on my desk that are literally gathering dust because I don't really have anywhere to put them. All right, so... Oh, no, back to Tien Tan. That's what I thought. Because Mother is not dead. I remember this quest. She's still alive, and I have to go rescue her. One hour and 45 minutes. Not you. You. Okay. More running. Back to Tien Tan Village. Ooh. What time is it? A little after 6? Not that I really have to pay that much attention to the time, other than the fact that I still have to eat dinner. Finishing this quest might possibly give me enough experience to get up to 5 Dragons 9, and then I might get my next Road to the Dragon quest. I'm not 100% sure. Ah! I should go to Hefei and put some dragon's blood on my weapons to see if I can get at least a +2. That's what my blue hero sword was a +2. And I think I have refinement blood in my sellable bag, so what's up, bud? Want to come say hi? Come on. Okay, maybe not. Foxy sighting incoming? Hi. Well, go ahead and make your dinner. That's fine.
I'm going to. But you ask the question.
What are we to do? What will happen? Oh, you scared me. Goodness. You're the warrior that came through here the other day. Oh, we have big trouble here now. Please listen. Last night, a bloodclaw named White Drills and his brood raided our town and kidnapped many of the women. I barely escaped by hiding myself in a barrel for over an hour. I've heard they imprison women in a timber fortress in Eastern Valley of Hell and that they do terrible, awful things to them. That's the one I saw at the top right by the cage. That was White Drills. I know exactly where that is now. It is also said that they kill them as soon as they tire of them. How frightening! Those who were kidnapped yesterday may still be safe, I hope. Can't you save those poor women before it's too late? I will rescue the women. Would you help us? Merciful Buddha, we are fortunate that a person like you has come along. After many years as an innkeeper, I do have an eye for noble souls. The place the women were taken is in Eastern Valley of Hell. Rumor has it they locked the women up in a timber fortress. Only White Drills, their leader, has the key, so you should get the key first. Please be careful and hurry. Off we go back to Valley of Hell. Almost out of gamer fuel. Damn it, we're going the wrong way again. Be quiet, you. Thought I silenced you. Shang 1 of Sun, of Chang 2 of Sun and Moon, so that one's not going to level for a little while. I think Sun and Moon is the next one after 5 Dragons. So that one should be about 5 levels from here. What I should do, get on my main once I'm done here and see if I can get him, because he's 5 Dragons 12, so he would, once he levels, that will be the next Chang. So that would show me if Sun and Moon is after 5 Dragons, and it's honestly kind of sad because I don't really play much other than here on Monday nights. So my main isn't even really my main anymore. He's literally only 4 levels above where I'm at now. I need to keep grinding on that one so that he can stay my main PC. Otherwise, this is basically going to become my main because it's the only one that actually gets played. So now we go back up to the hill where we saw White Drill before, because that was exactly where I was supposed to be for this part of the quest. I just went there early. He's right up here. Right next to the cage, right where I said he was going to be. Hey there, White Drills. What's going on, dude? One shot. Is this the poison? I must deliver this to the Shanghua village chief. What? And there is the little boy's mother. Oh, please help me. Can't you unchain me? Unlock the chain with this key and escape. No! How about you unlock the chain and carry her ass out, because there's a whole bunch of bad shit between here and her home. I thought I would end up a slave here for the rest of my life. Thank you so much. Finally, I can go see my son, Zejing. How hard my little boy's life must be now. What? Do you know my Zejing? Yes, that's him all right. I should go to him right away. Please, if you ever have the chance, please make sure to stop by Nanjiang village and find us. I have nothing special to give you as a reward, but I will serve you with my whole heart. Thank you again for my life. So what poison did I get? I don't know yet. That sword was really, really friggin' ugly, and I'm really disappointed. If I would have known that was going to happen, I wouldn't have gotten the big plus 15 sword out of my inventory to show you the ugly anime sword that I was talking about before, because I was going to get one for free anyway.
This is about the point in the game where they start turning into those.
But they don't. No, because if you remember, well, you probably don't remember because you weren't here, but several play streams ago, I went to Nanchang, which is where the ugly anime swords usually started to show up. And I went to the blacksmith shop in the very first village in Nanchang, and it was just regular swords. It was just regular looking swords. So the goofy anime swords must be getting as drops instead of bought from the blacksmith shops. A road of 100, but really only 3 bridges. Okay. Another insert thesis coin moment, but samurais are Japanese, Dave. But there is a Chinese equivalent to the samurai, to the wandering swordsman. And that is either a jiangke or a xiake. It's basically the same thing. It's a wandering swordsman. Jiangke or xiake. Ah, the conquering hero. The women kidnapped by the outlaws were all safely returned and speak of nothing but your bravery. I heard the story of 100 different ways from each of the women you freed, but there was only one person in the cage. They are most grateful for their lives. Ah, how fortunate the women imprisoned over a year ago were also found alive. This town has really come back to life with the spirit of hope because to them, you brought that poor woman back from the dead. Your deed is already legend. The gods are surely smiling on you. I hope they bring you many rewards for your kind service. Ah, that reminds me. Ji Chunyue returned to Nanjiang village in Jinan to find her son. She told me to convey her earnest hope that you would stop by Nanjiang village so that she can properly reward you. Not the green room, not the green room, not the green room, not the green room, not the green room. She is a sincere woman and must have been hard enough for her to work to earn money separate so long from her son. But to have been kidnapped by fiends and to live without knowing if she'd ever see him again, I doubt she will ever want to come back here after what she went through. I doubt she will ever stand to be separated from him again. Anyway, should you go to Nanjiang village, please carry to her the regards of the townsfolk of Tiantan village. There you go, Dan. Another lovely woman birthday present. Only that one had quite more bountiful cleavage too. So yeah. Enjoy.
Enjoy the birthday movies.
Yes, yes. Come over here and say that again close to the microphone.
No.
Yes, come over here and say that close to the microphone.
No.
Yes, come here. Come here.
Wait a second, I'm done.
Foxy has a birthday message for you, Dan. She's going to come over here and say it close to the microphone.
Enjoy the birthday boobies.
Birthday boobies.
Everyone should have birthday boobies.
Yes, they should. Yes. Everyone should have birthday boobies. That's true. Is that? Nope, that's a heroic episode. Never mind. Oh, bollocks. She was cooking bacon in the microwave. It smells like bacon in here. It's bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon.
Puppy says. Bacon, eggs, and some toast.
This might get me to 9Dragons 9, possibly. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. It's kind of interesting that I haven't had to meditate again since I started in Hoof and put on all this stuff. Haven't had to meditate again. Ah, I knew you'd come back someday. That's the promise of the ring. Of course my mama is here. She came back and told me the truth, that you rescued her. Thanks. Thank you so much. My mom went to work. It's just a few blocks away. I'll take you to see her. I'm sure she'd want that. But first, I have something for you. Of course I can reward you. Who can tell me otherwise? Here, take this. It belonged to my grandfather, who handed it down to my father, who handed it down to me, so that I might become a great warrior when I grow up. It's a small treasure compared to the life of my mother, so I give this with all my heart, warrior. But I still want you to teach me Kung Fu. Black tortoise sword. All right. Yes, definitely enjoy sleeping in your own bed. I completely understand that. 1,000,000,000 gajillion %. All right, Google. Don't friggin' fail me again. Where do I find the blue magic bead? I would very much like to know. Corrupted monk. Okay. So literally the monks just outside of the stupid village. Why did I not get any experience for finishing Promise of a Copper Ring? Run face first into a wall again. Corrupted monks are up here, I think. Maybe, possibly, perhaps. Depraved monks. Sinful monks. I think the corrupted monks are down here, actually. More sinful monks. Evil monks. Well, where the hell are the corrupted monks then? And there's the boss that will squish me if I get too close. Well, maybe here? No, those are evil monks. Corrupt Elder Monk. That's the guy I was looking for right there. There. This must be the blue magic bead. I'm surprised the drop came that quickly, but it's not really a drop because that was a named NPC or a named enemy. Who's this guy right here? Gotienjois, the Wolf Saber. Oh, might need him for something. Who knows? And that will be my my last quest for right now, unless there's something on another map. Thank you. I'll be more careful around them Shrine Kong Temple monks. Just because their elder monk is hurt, it doesn't mean they will stop harassing innocent people like me. I found this when I originally found the blue magic bead. I thought it'd suit a warrior like you better than it suits a merchant like me. Red magic bead powder. Constitution increased by 30 for 20 minutes. He gave me a ring. So what is this? Okay, that's not terrible looking. Pronounced Central Ridge. It's not awful. One of 1,000 of damage absorbed into life compared to strength increase, physical damage increase, damage absorbed into life, damage absorbed into vital, constant. Nope. Pine pattern sword is still better. Trade. Red Jade Valley of Hell. Leather sack. Piece of bloody orb. Ah, there's the piece of steel. Great for clan contribution points. And literally nothing left for current quests. Perseverance, which goes back into Death Valley, Dungeon to Conquer, which goes into Cave of Conquer, and Master and Disciple. So we grind to get to 9Dragons 9. And then we see what happens. But we are going to go back to the other side of Tiantan Village, where there were lots of yellows and oranges instead of the whites and greens from the Red Toad Demons. We'll check our other maps at 9Dragons 9 to see if we have any new quests that pop up. Run into the stairs. These guys are all blue, dark blue. Pretty much, yeah. Like I could still go with the Toad Demons and those guys down here at the Stronghold, but they're whites and greens to me now. So we're going to go on the other side of Tiantan Village where there were lots of oranges and yellows to get more XP. These are all whites and greens and blues down here for the toad demons, and the stone skin demons are green. Green, 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 green. There's a white. And there's the mini boss. I knew there was one down here.
Eventually.
Possibly, yeah. I don't know if you could hear her. She was saying that she remembers a quest to fight the mini boss that we just ran past. And I vaguely remember something similar, but I don't know if that quest exists in this incarnation of the game. It's possible that it doesn't. And while I'm here, I'm going to check in at the inn in Tiantan Village. I really need to get better at doing that. There we go. So now if I die, and there's no one around to save me, then I will be able to get rezzed right there in the village instead of having to run all the way back from Wudon, because if you're not checked in to an inn, you will res at your home base. These guys are red. Always miss this turn because it's right there. Looks like there's nothing there for you to turn onto. White, white, white. Nope, we need to keep going. There we go. There's some oranges. They have 1 foot. There's a bunch of blues amongst the oranges, though. Let's stay up here. $91. Maybe 5 more. I've been one-shotting everything today. One more, maybe two, should get me to 5 dragons 9. And what did that do? Did we get any more quests? Oh, not on this map. Let's see about getting to 9 or 5 dragons 10 then. Oh, I think I just picked up a sword. Snake sword! Chang 6 of Sun and Moon. Awesome. Ethereal mushroom. Let's use an XP bonus card. Where the hell did you think you were going? Well, hell. With me one-shotting like everything. Maybe I will try and go finish Perseverance 3 and go back into Death Valley. I mean, I'm one-shotting everything. Hey, there's Donna. Just got word that Rich and Fam and Carl and Donna have made it home safe. Inigo will appreciate a little bit of dinner. 8-hour drive took about 12 hours. Hey, nice to see you, though. Glad to hear that everyone got home safely. We are at 70%. to 5Dragons 10. This is almost sad how easily I'm taking these things out. Well, to be fair, if I were to take a sharp sword to the junk, I'd probably fall down pretty quickly too. Uh-oh. I saw a collectible. Cumulative. And there it is. Haven't seen you for a while. Would you come back to Wudon Shan? The old man has a favor to ask. A favor from the old man. 5Dragons 10. Road to Enlightenment, Tiantan Village. I was just talking earlier, Donna, about the time that me and Foxy went back to visit her family, where a 13 to 15 hour drive took about 36 hours because we were stupid. And for some ungodly reason, thought it would be faster. Even then, because I did drive she said it would have been faster if I was driving. I was driving most of the time, and it still took 36 friggin' hours. Well, he can't drive, and it was his own damn truck. Yu Xiaoqing's enemy, number 1. Hello, sir. There was a beggar who was looking for you just now. Wait, that beggar can't be a martial artist with great skills, am I right? Is it Thousand Eyes? Because if it's Thousand Eyes, yeah, he can. Yeah, it's Thousand Eyes. Look at that, it's Thousand Eyes. I am sure you've heard about the man with 1,000 eyes and 1,000 hands. It's the title representing me, Yu Xiaoqing. I was waiting for you since you were heading to the town. I have a request for you and will give you something unique rewards in return. Of course, there is no free lunch, so you know me very well. If you help me on this, I will tell you a secret story that happened during the 9Dragons chaos. I am sure this story will shock you. So what's the request? Okay. Since you are an authentic warrior with dignity, I am sure you won't break your oath. Near Valley of Hell, there are creatures called Axehead Demons and Bloodclaw. I just hate them all so much, so please go and defeat them all. Really? You made me run all the way back here just to tell me to go back to where I was? Come on, man. 2 in strength. 2 in dex. 2 in con. 1 in essence. Guidance mastery to 5. Not yet. First response was, thanks, Basket. You're home. The punishment will begin later. Sounds like a cat. You had me run all the way back to take care of more blood claws and axe head demons from where I already was. Are you kidding me?
Oh, there.
There's axe head demons right here. One of 12? Well, hell. No.
You just make some spaghetti or something?
Probably.
Okay.
Smash.
It's the worst smash today. Wonder if it's your new sword or something.
It's not the sword, because I was using the sword last time. I think it's the armor.
Take it though. And you should try to finish that quest.
There's nothing to finish. It was just the armor that I got from...
I thought you had one quest you thought you weren't ready.
Oh, yeah, going back into Death Valley to go fight axe head demons.
I think you might be ready. The way things are going.
I'm one-shotting, like, everything. So, yeah, I would say I'm ready. Wonder what will happen to the boss.
Squish.
I doubt I'll one-shot the boss, but it probably still won't be. Okay, there's all the axe head demons. That was quick. Blood claws. Blood claws are closer to Death Valley. Or no, Valley of Hell. Death Valley is the one on Zhengzhou map. I think there are blood claws over here, though, possibly. Yep, blood claws. Black Jade statue. I already had a Black Jade statue. Bladed spear. Another collectible did I get? White Jade statue. Sawtooth wheels. That's Sacred Flower. It is not going to take me long to kill 12 of these things. I have no idea why Yi Xiaoqing hate them so much. Because they're evil little bastards, that's why. And that quest alone got me to halfway to 9Dragons 11. So let's finish this quest. There's going to be a part 2. Axehead Demon and Bloodclaw were part of the Brotherhood and 18 Lake and River Clan before 9Dragons Chaos broke out. The Brotherhood and 18 Lake and River Clans were the enemies who destroyed our Dusk Clan. 18 Lake and River Clan has ruined long ago, but the Brotherhood is still very much alive. So my vengeful soul can't be at rest until you destroy them all. So that's done. And nothing else here, so we are going to transport ourselves to Wuhan Village. I have plenty of Courier's Guild transports. And we are going to go back into Southern Death Valley. And go back in there a second time. To go do the Perseverance Part 2 quest, and he'll probably send me in there for Perseverance Part 3 when I'm done. We're going to run this dungeon again because I'm literally one-shotting like everything. So I am honestly curious to see what will happen with the boss in Southern Death Valley. So we're going to run the Death Valley dungeon again.
Should be even easier now.
Exactly. It should be even easier because I'm one-shotting like everything. And I do have a couple of healing ginseng. It won't give me full health back, but I have a lot of health right now, so I'm not terribly worried about it. I might not. Yeah, I was a little worried about that. We don't have a lot of spots in our bags for things and stuff. Green jade statue. So we'll do a quick dungeon run, go back to Wudon, pick up the quest there, and that will probably be it for tonight. I do not know if there will be a show Wednesday night, so you guys might not see me again until Saturday when we go back to our regularly scheduled Tea House show. My tongue said, ugh. It did not like that. Solo dungeon run number 2. This should possibly go even faster. Let's go! No, well, yes, a pretty girl did walk by that, but she was making dinner, so that was a little while ago. God, even those things are getting one-shotted. Five poison mist. And there's number 2. And 3. One more. Nothing in that one. I hate confined spaces. And there's number 4. What was it? Blue arrow archers. 5 of them, yes. Giant of Death Valley. Yeah, he also got one-shotted. This is going to be interesting, I think. Blue Arrow Archer. Bye. Yep, unfortunately, we are entirely full with our bags, so we can't pick up anything else. That's okay. Where is the last? Ah, there he is. I'm not even going to bother with those guys because one-shotted the boss. Holy hell. All right, we're out. Would you actually attack the door, please? that's a bit concerning. Wait. That's why the boss isn't dead yet. And we one-shot at the door. And we're going to one-shot the gate. Bye. I had no room to loot, and most of it would have been stuff that I'm not going to use anyway. And there we go. So maybe I can go into Cave of Conqueror next time if this was that easy. Let's go ahead and trade those. The pouches can go. Bronze plates can go. Cracked iron core wood can go. Scrap iron. Bloody orb. Losing self plate. Spear. Wheels. Golden rope. Spirit necklace. Earring. Hat. Can't sell the hat. Necklace. Okay. Let me go check because I got another collectible in there. We have the green jade, white jade, and black jade. Purple, black, green, white. So yeah, I think I have all of the statues that I need. So that's, and we made it to 9Dragons 11. One in strength. One in dex. 2 in wisdom. Yeah, maybe next time we'll go try Cave of Conquerors. If I'm one-shotting everything that I attack, because I'm pretty sure it's this armor. Need 2 more spaces in your bag to proceed. Well, shit. Damn it. Okay, let's get rid of the hat because I'm not going to use it. Get rid of the boots. There. Thank you so much. Take a look. I could successfully carry out these purple jade of Death Valley when I was escaping from the night our Sanchozen was ruined. I've been carrying these jades just to find the rightful owner for them. What'd you give me? Purple jade of Death Valley. All right, now we're going to go. Actually, we do have a few external wounds. Actually, I can do that in Wudon. Screw it. Teleport to Wudon. And there's our next Road to the Dragon quest that we can pick up as soon as we heal our external wounds here. A whole 9 gold. All right, let's pick up our quest, and then I will see everyone next week.
Find Xing Yunzi. He is your clan's uncle. He visits me on my birthday and always brings me wine, but he didn't come this year. I am worried that something might have gone wrong. Xing Yunzi is always doing his best to get rid of evildoers. He is often called the aesthetic of punishing evil. This is why he has a lot of enemies. One of them, Mei Sung, is called Deadly Swing. Xing Yunzi cut Mei Sung's disciple on the arm because he saw that disciple was torturing a woman. After that incident, Mei Sung has tried to kill Xing Yunzi a few times. Even though Deadly Swing Ma Sung is trying to kill him, Xing Yunzi won't kill in return. Oh, why is that? Sometimes fate is very strange. Mei Sung is the son of Xing Yunzi's previous benefactor, so Xing Yunzi forgives Mei Sung for whatever he does to him. Mei Sung has said he would go to the Cave of the Conqueror a few days ago. I think he went after Xing Yunzi there. Will you keep him from doing anything underhanded? Don't be surprised no matter what happens in the Cave of Conqueror, but be careful and be aware. Someone saw Xing Yunzi in Bloody Plain. Go to Bloody Plain and try and learn some more about this.
Which we will be doing next week. Because we are 3 hours and 10 minutes in. Five more minutes for the Panacea. So that will be all for tonight, everyone. If you don't see me on Wednesday, I will be back to my regular tea house on Saturday. And if you don't see me there, I will see you right back here next Monday for another 9Dragons Playstream. Thank everyone for coming. Special shout out goes to my patrons, Dan Hollifield, Carl Witzman, Rich Asplin Jr., and Joe and Trelena Blockman. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. And I will see you all next time. 再见。